Okay, we have some potentially massive news on the channel today. I think I've done something mad, but it's my last day in Japan, so I've gone and been a bit spenny. If you've been watching this channel for a bit, you know that I've wanted this lens for a while, and I think I've just got it. So I've just left the camera store. Let's go find somewhere to sit down and talk about what lens I've bought.
Hello, I quickly just want to interrupt this video to let you know about volume 6 of Field Notes. This is my ongoing zine, and in this edition we are covering Tokyo, believe it or not. Unfortunately, the lens that we're talking about in this video I haven't made any shots with because I bought it on my last day. However, there are loads from the 33mm and my Ricoh GR3X and many others. So go check it out. There is an early bird offer for £1 on every volume at the moment, not just the Tokyo one, all of them. So go check them out, and thank you for your support.
Okay, so I'm gonna make this quick because it's starting to rain and the DJI Pocket I don't think is weather sealed, so it's probably not gonna be great. However, I've just got back from the store, like I said, and I was just checking in, see if they had any availability on a certain lens, because if you haven't seen my most recent or one of my most recent videos, I just bought the 33 f1.4. However, I did go into the store looking for the 18mm 1.4. That unfortunately was sold out and wasn't going to be in stock, they said, for like maybe 2 months. So out of curiosity, I went back today and they had it in, and it was significantly cheaper. I'm going to write it all down here, but I got it for like £400, something like that. But I actually bought this used, actually, so I'll also, anyway, look, I'll put all of it here now. That's what I got. It was a great deal. It's one of Fuji's outstandingly best lenses, so I'm told, but today we're going to shoot with it and test it out and give my verdict. It is supposed to be a typhoon today, and the best thing is that I've got my X-H2S, and this is weather resistant, this lens, so we're in a good place. Our gear's going to be fine. So 18mm is great because it's equivalent to a 27mm. So 18mm is fantastic. It's equivalent to 27mm, which, why people like this is because it's kind of what the eye sees. It's the same as the iPhone as well, so we're very accustomed to that focal length, and it's just a great lens, from what I'm told though. And I have seen pictures that people have made with this lens. People like Roman Fox, who I have recently met and chatted with, he recommended this lens no end, and there's, you know, a big advocate for it. So let's see whether I am and see whether you are, and let me know in the comments. Like, I have heard people, you know, I've spoken about this lens a lot, and people have commented how I should definitely invest in it. So I have, and I'm excited. So let's go make some photos. It's my last full day here in Japan, and I'm waffling. So I need to get out of the rain, find some subjects, find some scenes, and yeah, introduce you to my new lens.
Okay guys, so as you can see, the weather wasn't that great in Tokyo yesterday. It was a bit of a shame considering it was my last day. However, today I am on my way to Thailand, and well, obviously I still had the lens with me, so hopefully I can make some more shots over the next few days, have a little bit more of a play with this lens, get a feel for it, and yeah, give you my first impressions. So far so good, though my only gripe so far is the aperture ring, and I'm not sure it's because I've bought it used, but it's very loose. I'll have to check that up online and see what other people are saying, but it's probably my only gripe so far. The focus ring is a little loose too as well, to be honest. Considering this is, you know, one of Fujifilm's premium lenses, I'm a little disappointed, but for what I paid for it here in Japan, I'm very happy so far. Anyway, I have to leave for the airport now, so see you in Thailand. Okay, so switching to Thailand. Welcome to Koh Phi Phi. It's been a few days. I have been basically in transit, and I have been trying to take photos with the 18mm. I took some in Phuket because that's where we first were, but now we're in Koh Phi Phi, famous for the film The Beach, and we're going to go take photos. It's now kind of up to sunset, and yeah, really interested to see how this lens performs. I really haven't had a chance to let it rip yet, so let's see what we can make. After checking out the island, we decided to hike up to the nearest viewpoint. Unfortunately, we took a bit of a wrong turn and ended up taking the harder route. But we got there just in the nick of time, and I was able to make, I think, some stunning photos. Okay, so these are my first impressions of the 18mm 1.4. So you join me here in Krabi in Thailand. As you can see, I took this lens around Koh Phi Phi. I took it on a hike, I took it to the coast, I took it everywhere. As you can see, I was kind of disturbed with how much plastic there was on the little island of Koh Phi Phi. We didn't actually venture to the location of the beach. We've heard some not great things, and it's been coined the beach that's been loved to death or something along those lines. So unfortunately we didn't make it there, but I did make as many photos with this lens as I can and try to get a good first impressions of this lens. Now, this is considered one of Fujifilm's flagship lenses, along with the 33mm and all those f1.4 lenses. Now, the major criticism about these lenses, particularly this one, is kind of how big and how heavy it is. And the argument is, why not go full frame? If you're going to buy a lens this big and you're trying to keep your equipment, your gear small, why not just go full frame? Especially even if the price is slightly high. Now, I picked my one up reasonably cheap, and as I said, I bought this on the last day as a bit of an impulse buy. Definitely chuffed to have got my hands on it because it is such a good lens. As you can see from the photos that I've presented in this video, it definitely pushes the envelope. But things like the ergonomics and the build quality are a little, well, subpar. So I think if you're aware about this lens, when it comes to things like the aperture ring, it's really quite loose. You would expect from a premium product to be a little bit more smooth. And the same goes for the focus ring. I felt the ergonomics kind of lack here and are better in even some cheaper lenses that I've owned, even third party too. The build quality is good. It's an all metal build, and I'm sure you could chuck it around and it'd be absolutely fine, and obviously it's weather resistant. The autofocus is sublime. Those linear motors are really quiet, smooth and fast, as you would expect, just like the 33mm. So I'm probably telling you nothing new. I've wanted this lens for a while. I've mentioned this in my blogs and whatnot, and it's a lens that a lot of Fujifilm enthusiasts talk about. Having a channel and talking about Fuji gear a lot, it only seemed necessary for me to get it at some point. I finally got it. Like I said, I got it in Japan, I got it tax-free, and I got it used for a very good price. So very chuffed. And if you are ever in Japan, go check out Map Camera. They offer a really good service and good affordable prices, especially at the moment as the yen is quite weak. I think I need to play with this further. I think first impressions are good. I'm excited to use it more. First impressions are usually better if the lens is brand new and it's kind of like you're getting it for the first time in front of everything. But I've heard about this lens a lot, and sometimes there's something in the back of my mind that I've already read that kind of makes me say something. So I'm really interested in using this maybe for like 6 months to a year, and then giving you a further kind of review of it. I definitely will make more videos about this lens and tell you how I go with different environments, situations, scenes. But I do think, it needs more time, more of a hands-on approach to really, give you an honest opinion. Like I said, the only thing I'm not too keen on at the moment is the ergonomics with the looseness of both the aperture ring and focus ring. Anyway, that's going to do it here from Krabby. I am on my way home next week, which I'm delighted about. I've been away for about 5 months. It has been an awesome adventure. I've been able to take a shed load of photos, made a shed load of friends, but I am done and it is time to go home. Very excited, got some huge projects kind of on the back burner, and really excited to keep working on the channel. So I'd like to thank you for tuning in and supporting. It really does mean a lot to me if you are purchasing something from my store, because it helps fund my photography, my work, my filmmaking, all those things, and helps me, keep adding to this channel. So a massive thank you to you guys. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Thanks for watching.